Hello, 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 and namaste, my witchlings. ICLM. Hey, we have been wondering how you were doing, friend. All right. And hi, Anna Maxo. Holy shit. We're getting the band back together, ain't we? Oh, wait. Foundation. Don't mind me. I'm putting my shiz away after getting ready for this. And I am, as usual, about as disorganized as ever. Things are going grand. I see an echo. I see a bean. Holy cow. Wait. Oh, there's an Andrea. Don't mind me. I don't have my glasses on yet, so not everything is crystal clear. That goes where it belongs. Those go where they belong. Okay. There. Alright. That goes over here where it belongs. Alright. Glasses would be a good place to start. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh. It's Tuesday. Oh, it is so good to see you, Maxo. No, it's Monday. It's Monday. Why did my brain just decided to wee on us? I'm doing some serious time travel with my brain these days, I swear. And of course, the item I want is always at the bottom of the bag. Oh, yeah. I'm wearing my shirt for tomorrow's holiday. Once we get through holidays, I'm going to switch shirts right quick. But first... Okay. Red lipstick. Tee. That's true. Alright. I'm being reminded everything that you guys are seeing today, most people are going to see tomorrow, so keep the veteran. Hi. There. Hey, how about them apples? Oh, oofta. And now we get to have the fun of watching our British witchlings and our not British witchlings interact. Hey, Will. And a raven wizard. We are doing pretty good here, Andrea. Just as usual, you know, the lipstick is the absolute last thing I do. I'm gonna do that too. Alright. Alright. Oof. That helps. Slightly, maybe. I doubt it. There we go. Alright. You go up here where you belong. Alright, there's that. Actually, it looks like a G.I. Joe shirt, but it actually says DD-214, America's Form of Freedom. And yes, we do happen to particularly like Biden in this house. But this shirt, however, Joe Pesci's pretty cool too. Alright. Yes, Scottish Witchling. Echo is awesome. Alright, so while we settle in... Oh, by the way, for those of you who do not know what a DD-214 is, when you complete your military service, you sign your DD-214 acknowledging your discharge. It is your discharge paperwork. Alright, babe, if you could, I might need another cup. I know. All right. All right. So, my darlings, my dears, my lovely witchlings, while we wait for everyone to come in and get settled, we are going to say, please protect the energy of the space, and you will be respectful in my chat, because if you are not, Arnold and the mods will be meeting your ass with the ban hammer.
Hasta la vista, baby.
All right. Yes, we still do the hasta la vista. All right. Now that that's done, I'm going to take a sip and we're going to get started. So please consider buying Witchy Mama a cup of coffee or Tookers some treats. Trust me. Speaking of the heathen. Thank you, Andrea. I noticed. Make sure. Boom. Yep. Thank you. Alright. Hi, buddy. Alright, speaking of Tookers, making sure he's here with us. Alright. Whew. Do. Ha. Take a quick sip. Take a breath. Today's reading speaks of emotional heaviness and the need to release what no longer serves. It's time to reassess your connections, rediscover purpose, and move forward with clarity and grace. Namaste reminds us that motion creates emotion. Self-compassion asks us to check in with our bodies, and the goddess of reason guides us towards discernment. In our moment of Zen, Nietzsche, Jung, and Khayyam remind us true wisdom begins with accepting ourselves completely. As I'm continually reminded, it is Carl Jung, not Young. Please bear with me getting it through the ADHD skull. And now, Namaste, Witchlings. Welcome one and all to Dai's Daily Divinations and Self-Care. This is where magic meets mindfulness, where we weave together the sacred spiral flow, honoring the day, listening to the cards, and caring for ourselves along the way. So, welcome back, or if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, and welcome. Each day, we flow with the sacred spiral, and I am Dai, your favorite yoga witch and guide through that. So, let's step into today's spiral together. Now go grab your favorite crystal. I am grabbing garnet just cause. Light your candle or incense, cozy up with your coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug, and let's step into today's spiral of wisdom and self-care together. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. It helps our Witchling circle grow and keeps our daily spiral turning. All right. Chicken attack? Woo, emerald and amber. Amber is awesome. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, thank you, Raven. All right. Yes. Raven Wizard, not my Raven. Oh, is my Raven here? I see Raven Wizard. Nope. We see a John. Okay, for those of you who are back for the first time in a few months, we get to celebrate. We have made the first level of monetization, which, as you can see from Raven Wizard here, means I get paid comments now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, how is Washington, Maxo? It is the same as it always is this time of year, cold, wet, and dreary. But you know what? We're doing good. We're happy. We're cheerful. Overall, things are going well. I am so ecstatic. Hey, Mimi. It's this magic trick known as disposable income. Thank you. Favorite Marvel film. Oh, LM, what is the opposite of a bat? Maxo, we'll get into my favorite Marvel film in Chillin' with the Witchling, because we have changed things up a little bit since the last time you were here. We run through the show, and then once we get done with that, I read the outro. We do a brief break so that I can either go grab a cup of coffee, drink, or, tend to someone else's needs. And then we come back for what we call Chillin' with the Witchlings, which is essentially just a short Sunday coffee and cues type thing. All right, now, I think that is catching everybody up to date. Oh, Mimi and Andrea. LM and Maxo are longtime witchlings. They haven't been here in a while. So they're chill, they're cool, they're happy. Yeah, I think they have been out of the country working. We have actually been concerned about them because we hadn't seen them in a while. All right. Oh, Doctor Strange is awesome. Anyway. We promise, LM. Thank you. LM says, better declare this to the IRS. Oh my God. John, you may have found your match. And for LM and Maxo, meet the new mods, Mimi and Bean. Bean was here when you guys were. I cannot remember what their screen name was. John Clark is our resident punster. And, yeah. I'm so glad to have everybody back. And Echo is pretty awesome. So, holy sheepskin. We're holding out hope for you, John. Speaking of, how about we get going on getting everything started? Do the candle and everything. Alright, give me a sec. I gotta trim a wick. You know what? Uh-oh. Okay, well, I'm not going to trim the wick, and we're just going to let the candle burn. I was going to swap candle. All right, my darlings, my dears, my friends, my witchlings. We have no birthdays today, but we do have a few things that we are lighting our candle. All right, first, my dear friend's son, Christian, who is still with us today, thanks to some amazing first responders yesterday. Diabetes is an evil, evil thing. So we are lighting our candle in gratitude for him and them. We are lighting our candle for Will and his post-op recovery, and for John and all others whose loved ones are dealing with some tough situations that require some miracle working. May all go well. As I light the flame, may our light be a beacon of hope in the darkness for those who are stumbling and or lost their way. I also hold this light for survivors of gun violence and domestic violence, survivors and victims, remembering them in our circle with the lighting of this candle. We close our circle and we invite the ancestors to join us here today. All right, I need to move the mic. Oh, dear Lord. I know that laugh. Son of a sea biscuit. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of a bummer, because that's kind of a cool job, honestly. Let's see. Oh, dear Law, I am so sorry, Bean. I've been there, done that. Oh, that would be Luna in our house these days. Cool, Maxo. Poor Bean. Poor Bean. Do we need to send fresh air Bean's way? I think we do. What the floof? There we go. Hey, Hazel. Welcome to the chaos, Hazel. That is so cool, Echo. Okay, it's not chaos, but welcome to the family reunion of sorts. We have a couple of OG witchlings. Seattle, definitely you want to hit Seattle Center, which is where the Space Needle, the Museum of Pop Culture, so MoPop, there's a bunch of museums in Seattle Center. You'll want to hit Pike Place Market for the fish tossing and some amazing food. Let's see. What else is there that is absolute must-see? The Gasworks Park. That is cool, Echo. We'll talk in a minute. So that is cool as fuck. Oh, poor Andrea. It is just gas day, isn't it? Speaking of Gaswork Parks, there's tons of stuff. Are you on Discord by any chance? If you are, we'll make sure that you get into the Discord server and we'll chit-chat with you guys about this. Maxo, potentially we could use your expertise here. The furry overlord is kind of acting funny with his jaw. But he's overall healthy. We'll get into that and chilling with the witchlings. So, what the fluff? Oh well. Alright, my darlings, my dears, my witchlings. Let's take a peek at what holidays are weaving their way through the spiral of this day. We have Origami Day, National Young Readers Day, and Veterans Day. Origami Day. A beautiful reminder that transformation begins with a single fold. Whether it's paper or perspective, shape something new with your hands today. Next, we have National Young Readers Day. Celebrate the magic of stories. Read with a child, gift a favorite book, or revisit the stories that shaped your own imagination. And then last but not least, as a veteran, I have to acknowledge Veterans Day. Honor those who have served with courage and sacrifice. Take a moment to offer your gratitude to the veterans in your life. And if you are one yourself, from one vet to another, welcome home and thank you for your strength and service and continued strength. I can speak. Yes, Remembrance Day in the UK is similar, is basically the same as Veterans Day here. Yes. Those, my darlings, are our holidays for today. I'm very warm. Holy cow, am I very warm all of a sudden. Whew. All right. I know. I'm just whooba. Oh, the Discord link. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. Yeah. Pop over and join the free tier for Patreon and you get access to the Discord. Free tier. You get most everything that I post on Patreon. That way, just hop on over. It'll give you the link. And if you are there, I don't know if it automatically gives you the link, but I will let you know. I will get it to you. John is out of puns today. That is quite all right. You just kick back and relax and just enjoy what we're doing here. All right. Aliens. Did you think the same thing I did? The aliens. So everybody is familiar with the poofy-haired guy from Ancient Aliens. There is a meme out there of a kitten whose head fur is just looks like he stuck his tail in a light socket. And he's got this funny look on his face and his paws up like this, and it looks like he's saying, aliens. Okay, Hazel asks what my top is today, and it says DD-214, America's Form of Freedom. It's very similar to the G.I. Joe insignia, and a DD-214, as I said, is your discharge papers from the military. Basically, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs that I'm a veteran. Hey, Joram. We will talk in a little bit. Let us get cracking on the whole purpose of the reason we're here. Let's read the cards, shall we? Oh, go get some rest, Bean. We'll see you soon. Yup, and it's a school night. I am such a mom. Yep. Speaking of... Okay. Speaking of being a mom, I was confirming a date. I have a date. So we're good. All right, y'all. Let's see what the cards have to tell us. Oh, no. That's okay. Give us a sec. He's got to fix something. There it is. I'm like, ooh, I see it. So the reason we're having to play with things is, for those of you who haven't been here in a bit, I have taken to, we do our Sundays. We are no longer doing his cards on Sundays. I am just pulling one card out of a matching tarot and oracle set. And so he changes the graphics for it. And, well, we are currently trying to find the, correct oracle. There it is, I think. Yay, found it. And so, of course, it's Monday. So, you know, having to put everything back together over the weekend, after the weekend. The urge to spin. Oof. Yes, it is card time. Ooh. What's the flavor of today's card? Should I lick it and find... Die. I saw your question, John. We will address that momentarily. So, are we ready for the cards? We have the cards. Our first card today is Someone is Unhappy. Followed by Triggers. Last but not least, we have Closure. Someone's heart feels heavy today, my witchlings. That deep ache of unhappiness rippling into old triggers that stir up more chaos than clarity. The energy is sticky, tangled, and definitely ready to shift. Spirit whispers that it's time for closure, to breathe, release, and allow yourself to move forward with grace. We actually have an affirmation with the Oracle cards today. It felt good. So today's Oracle affirmation: I honor my emotions as messengers, not masters. I release what no longer serves and open my heart to peace. All right. Then we have tarot cards. We have our tarot cards. Number 1, first card is the Three of Rods. Reassessment of associations. Decide what is best or what is holding you back. Followed by Eight of Pentacles reversed. You have a loss of interest in work and you really need to find a new interest or occupations. Last but not least, we have the Queen of Swords. A strong-minded and self-sufficient person with some strong femme energy, perhaps a widow. Headstrong and efficient person who is also a source of inspiration. So, we put all three of them together, and we have the Three of Rods calls you to pause and take stock of your circle, to reflect on who and what truly supports your growth, and what may now be keeping you stuck. The Eight of Pentacles reversed speaks of waning motivation or even boredom with your current path, urging you to seek something that reignites your passion. The Queen of Swords steps in as your guide, sharp-minded, self-assured, and embodying fierce femme energy, inspiring you to lead with clarity and purpose. Ooh, I like it. They are screaming at us today. Let's see what all 6 cards together. Let's braid the Oracle and Tarot together, bringing their voices into one sacred spiral message. Oh boy. Someone's heart feels heavy, Witchling. Unhappiness and old triggers have woven themselves into your days, making the path ahead feel unclear. The Three of Rods reminds you to reassess who and what surrounds you, release what no longer uplifts your spirit. The Eight of Pentacles reversed whispers that your heart may no longer be in your current work or routine. It's time to rediscover what truly ignites your passion. The Queen of Swords rises now, her clear mind and radiant strength, urging you to cut through the noise, honor your truth, and move forward with grace. Our affirmation for this reading: I release what dims my light and open my heart to new inspiration. I trust my clarity, honor my boundaries, and step boldly into the next chapter of my becoming. Oof. That, my darlings, my dears, is our tarot and oracle for today. What do you guys think? Let me know. Whew. Hey, it's an Irish. We've been worried about Irish, too. Haha. Oh, toy trains. Toy trains, I think, is. All right. Hold up. Scroll back up for a second. Scammers are scamming hard. I saw toy trains. Yes. All right. There we go. No shit. Oof. Echo wants to spin, but is laying in bed. Well, that sucks. Yes, John, I would love to see you use my approach when you do this module of multiple decks. That sounds cool. All right. Anyone else? Ooh, space stuff. Oh yeah, Zen. John, I'm gonna connect you and someone in the Discord. Metaphorically, I wanted to know about today's cards because I've got the card need flavor of the tism. Yes. Yep. Ooh. I like Maxo's bit. Those are cute. Scammers are scamming hard to... Oh my good God, I am so sorry, Will. Block that number. Oh God. Echo's got the cat in the box. Toy trains. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Anyway. Doesn't sound very professional. What doesn't sound very professional? Me tripping over my tongue? And Irish is back. Yep. Hello, you're gonna move up there. Alright, Raven Wizard. I missed something Raven's Wizard said and I have no idea where it was. Oh. Oh, Card nerd. Yeah. Don't you love it when autocorrect decides it knows what you want to say better than you do? Alright. Cards are going to go back up here where they belong so they don't get lost. Oh, John. Let's touch base in Discord after this, shall we? Alright. My desk is getting icky and dirty again. I hates it. Joyful rage. Great, now I have make a joyful noise stuck in my head because of the joyful rage. It's the same rhythm. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye earth. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Anyway, kids praise. Those songs never leave your head. All right. Oh my good God, they called Jesus Christ. All right, shall we move on to... Good Lord. What is spinning? People, we are ADHD as fuck in the chat today, and I'm living for it right now because that's the energy I need on a Monday. All right, y'all, let's do Namaste. Namaste says, walk, walk, walk. Some days life feels heavier than others. When this happens, stop when you can and take a walk. Motion creates emotion. New emotions help get your mind off old moods that can weigh you down. When you walk, you give your mind a well-deserved vacation. After a walk, you will be able to work more effectively and have a clearer understanding of your situation. Excuse me. This is true. Walking meditation is a thing. Trust me. Moving on to self-compassion. Self-compassion says, make yourself comfortable. Check in with your body. Ask if it needs anything to feel more comfortable. To stretch, walk, relax, breathe. Oh, okay. Okay. I need to redo this. Sorry, y'all. You guys getting to watch... Y'all watching the live stream get to watch all of the flubs and the flurps and the restarts so that we can make the, reels and the shorts look really nice. Moving on. Self-compassion. Make yourself comfortable. Check in with your body. Ask if it needs anything to feel more comfortable. To stretch, walk, relax, breathe. Give yourself permission to enjoy whatever action you take. And that, my friends, is self-compassion. What do you guys think? Glasses would be good. Uh-oh. ADHD isn't that okay? Oh, great. I'm collecting kids who are like me. ADHD. Yay. All right. It's okay to be blunt. Yep. Ah! And ADHD wins all. Yes. Take a walk later when you get new shoes. New shoes are good. Oh, Echo, please do not fear having those diagnoses. It will actually benefit you in the long run because you are still in school. Mike, welcome to the family gift. Oh, wait, you're not actually family. I'm joking. My older brother has that particular gift, and yes, it did freak him out for a bit, and then he's like, whatever, and rolled with it. Mind you, he started being able to predict babies when they were going to be born and what gender they are, starting before me, and I was born on his 8th birthday. Mom was asked Christmas Eve at midnight mass when the baby was due. I was due around Valentine's Day. My darling big brother looked at the person and went, my sissy's gonna be born on my birthday. My mother had 3 surviving boys, had miscarried twice, and had lost another pregnancy. 2 sets of twins. All 5 of those were all boys. So technically I have 8 older brothers. My mother, to the day she died, wanted to know how did he know he was getting a baby sister. She didn't care about the birthday thing. She just wanted to know how he knew I was being born a girl. So yes. The barber being closed is kind of a bummer, Will. Let's see. Oh, good Lord. ADHD isn't that an auxiliary cable? I love that. And I have an HDMI you can spare. Blah, blah. PlayStation. Yes. What flavor of the tism? Oh, yay. Oh, LM, I wasn't diagnosed autistic until right around 30. So, yeah, it's an interesting diagnosis to gain as an adult. And then you look back and you're looking at the symptoms of autism and the ADHD, and you look back at your childhood and all of the shit you were tortured for and tormented for as a kid, and you're like, it makes sense now. Mimi, for kids when they are in school being diagnosed. Oh, what does rose quartz? Rose quartz is good for self-love, attracting love, peace, serenity, and a whole bunch of other happy-go-lucky. Rose quartz is my favorite stone. All right. Cancer is the justice, huh? Okay. And I don't know that yoga has anything to do with exacerbating your psychic gifts, Mike. But yeah, it could be helping you focus, which could be helping you, laser focus that particular one. All right, my darlings, my dears. Next, we honor the goddess of the day. She is a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us on today's spiral. And today's goddess, my witchlings, is the goddess of reason. The goddess of reason embodies the divine intelligence of humankind, the radiant spark that bridges logic and spirit. Honored in France at Notre Dame as the living embodiment of enlightenment, she represents the conscious mind's pursuit of truth and understanding. Dressed in a flowing blue robe and a red cap, crowned in oak and laurel, she reminds us that learning and critical thought are sacred acts, offerings to both the self and the divine. Today, awaken that same brilliance within. Light incense of sage, rosemary, and mint to clear your thoughts and quicken the mind. Tuck a bay leaf into your shoe so the goddess of reason may walk beside you, and let each step ground your intellect in wisdom. When you study, move your tools through the fragrant smoke and whisper your intention to ignite knowledge's fire. Keep a waxed oak leaf. Keep a waxed oak leaf within your book to hold her guidance close, ensuring reason's light remains steady as you learn and grow. Now, before you guys ask me what is a waxed oak leaf, real simple. Take an oak leaf, 2 pieces of wax paper, and iron that shit solid. And that, my loves, is today's goddess. Had to include the how to wax a leaf because I was confused. I've done it a few times but never heard it called that. Mimi is learning self-love at the moment and it's screaming at her. The ADHD in me is so silly I could just rampage about Transformers. Rampage is a Transformer. Mike, so they have changed some things, hence why I am now comfortable dropping the F-bomb here. Oi. Yeah. I am. Oh. Oh god, yeah, ketamine will make you kind of paranoid. Yeah, there are a lot of drugs out there that will make you kind of paranoid and appear to be paranoid schizophrenic. And no, while I do have mods who are in recovery, most of us are okay with, mentioning it. Oh, dude, I dropped the F-bomb like there's nobody's business. I am back to swearing like the sailor I once was. However, for you guys, the autofilter will catch a lot of it, but the mods know what is acceptable and what is not, and, well, we get away with shit in here. As long as you're not threatening to harm someone, we don't care. And again, I am going to remind everybody that we abide by the intolerance paradox here. We are tolerant of everything except intolerance. You start talking trash about any other kind of group, and we will likely ban you. Unless you're talking trash about red hats, then maybe. But I do tend to stomp on that one a little bit. Yeah, you get a strongly worded chastisement. Joram doesn't tolerate any pain. I can handle that. And the coffee is done. I wish Aaron were here. Red hats, not red heads. I have a thing for red heads. No. I'm talking about red hats that have the number 45 or 43 on them. 45 or 47, correction. Derp. Sweetheart. Mr. Mutter. We love him. I love Jesus. I just can't stand his good people. I was baptized into a Christian church. I walked away from that church. So just... Thank you, John. I'm referring to MAGA, sweetheart. Trying not to be too blatant about it. What are you... Will you leave Kitty alone? He's just kind of chilling out over there doing his own thing. You quit being a douche to the kitty. All right, fine. You can come say hi. Get up here. Don't be a dick. There you go. Come here. He's being shy. What? Oh, excuse me. He's a good pupper. Sorry, Tooker's decided to try to intimidate the cat. So I'm trying to... I'm trying to, rescue his nose. Nick, what witch practices do I do? I am in the middle of what we are doing here. Please stick around for chilling with the Witchlings, and we can chit-chat about anything and everything. All right, sweetheart. Mom's got to go back to work. Go lay down. I don't want to run your paw over. Hey. Teenagers, what can I do, right? All right. And now, my darlings, my dears, my loves, my witchlings, let us move on. And as our cards whisper their final truths, we pause for a moment of Zen, a spark of wisdom from the Little Book of Zen to warm the heart and steady the spirit before we open our circle with today's blessing. Thank you. All right. Our moment of Zen. We have quotes from Nietzsche, Jung, and a book or poem. So, Nietzsche it's fucking Monday, man. Nietzsche says, if you gaze for long into the abyss also gazes into you. Jung tells us the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. And the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam says, who is the potter, pray, and who is the pot? Or who the pot? And that, my loves, is our moment of Zen. I tried not to. All right. Scoochie booches. All right, we want to open the circle real quick because we almost out of candles. So let's read through our blessing. Here is today's closing blessing. May your path unfold with grace and patience. May you find joy in the pauses and wisdom in the waiting. May every breath remind you that growth is not rushed. It is inevitable. May love approach gently, laughter linger freely, and gratitude guide your steps. And as you rest tonight, may your heart remember you are enough, exactly as you are. Namaste, my witchlings. It's there, I promise. All right, my witchlings, as we open our circle with the extinguishing of this candle, we extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors for joining us here today. All right. One quick sec, because if I don't do this now, it's going to solidify. Dunk. Ha-ha. All right, my loves. Now, before we completely take off and leave you off before chilling with the witchlings, I have a quick reminder. This channel is supported entirely by my witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors here, just magic and love. So please do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing to grow this witchling community. And with that, I would dearly love to say, go out there now and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is already enough darkness and hate. Please, let's try to be beacons of hope and light and love for those stumbling and lost in the dark. And then tell your loved ones whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up with fur, glide with scales, or tiptoe on tiny paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious to you because we do not know how long we have with them, because moments slip away far faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes often come way, way too soon. And please, my darlings, my witchlings, my dears, always, always, always remember, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here truly is real, even if you have yet to discover it. I was 45 before I did. I love you all to bits. Namaste, my witchlings. Hi. Hello. Ha. There we go. That's done. Good enough. Okay. Pick up the axolotl. Boom. All right. Oh, Raven. Hopefully Raven's still around. Yep. Hello. LM accidentally tagged themselves. Oops. And it's a Zen. Dun dun. All right, now. Ah. Oh. So one of my current admin or mods is Raven, who is not here at the moment. And when we met at the Pacific Northwest Witches Market Samhain Festival last year. And they picked up the cute little axolotl friend for me at February in bulk. Okay. Oh, Nick left? Ha. I was going to address it, but for those of you who don't know and are curious, whoops, axolotl, turn around and face out. Isn't it? It's 3D printed. I have a bunch of other little 3D printed critters in the shelf from my grands that I've got to get down to Oregon. Okay. Oh, okay. So I need to make sure that freaking link is there. Is Spawn home? I'm not going to worry about it. We will have to make sure that you guys who have just joined Patreon, I'm going to make sure that there is a link posted to Patreon with that, because I know it's supposed to give you guys access, but I have yet to really play with it and figure out how. So this needs to go back where it belongs. Oops, I put it upside down. Oh, well. Okay, so click here. Scrolly. Echo took off. What is Pupper? Pupper is antagonizing his feline brother, who decided to bebop on out. Batman's wife's quote, "I'm Batwoman." I like it. Right. We have Dark Wolf. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Echo's gonna go to the new library. We have a Zen. Yeah. Spelling the... I am grateful that I have voice to text so I can just yell the name at it and pray to God it understands me. Echo, go eat. Wakanda Forever is a really cool superhero line. I am very warm all of a sudden. Thank you for the hearts, Will. Oh, Zen, that is awesome. I love the progress hearts. All right. Echo's off and running. Oi. Ooh, Shosha. Nice. Dude, seriously, you are not kidding, Andrea. I do need to just pull it. I wish, like, Nightmare Before Christmas, I could just open my skull and rub my brain once in a while. Ah, John, you are almost never offensive in any way or shape or form. Oh. Let's see. Oi! I'm so very warm. Okay. I need the camera off for just a second because I need to go change. Otherwise, I'm going to get violently ill very quickly. Oh God, Potts is not happy right now. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me just 10 seconds. Bring us back. Where do you think you're going, child? Oh, sorry. All right. As for who I was asking where he thought he was going, yes, I am familiar with Markiplier. People want to see who I'm talking to, child. There you go. You can kind of see him. He stole my chair when I stood up. And now he's just kind of sitting in the middle of the desk. Hey, you baby. So, for those of you wondering how he is doing much better. Show me the teeth. Dude, if I could convince him to show you his teeth, I would. Can I show your twofers off? Can I get you to show your twofers? Come here, you demon cat. Yeah, the easiest way to do that is convince him to give me a heckin' chomp. He's a pretty happy cat. He's doing much better. He's been stealing my chair again, which, as you guys all know, makes me quite happy because it means he's feeling normal again. Hi. What are we doing? Teeths are bust. Hey, come here. Dude, look over there and go. See, we're gonna show the twofers. Oh, you saw a fang. That's all he's gonna cooperate with. He's a good kitty cat. Hey, James. I have a furry overlord who has taken over my desk. Better my desk than my chair. Sweet. I'm happy. Happy to oblige. It's not like I'm torturing my cat. Only fangs. All right. Auto mod. I don't know why. Oh, please watch the Murder Mittens. Thank you. It's only mods. It's the auto mods. Yeah. No, but the fact that it got hidden is. That's a weird one to hide. That one makes no sense why it was hidden. I can kind of understand the teeths are bust or the show me teeths. I know the West Coast, much like the United States, is more inclusive than other places. But I also know that Ottawa has a huge Pride Festival. courtesy of having a very, very much beloved friend who lives there. Yeah. Yeah, basically, either coast is decent. West Coast, to my knowledge, is marginally better, but not by much. But the flyover country is, well, flyover country, much like the United States. And oofda. Yes, automods are being a bitch. Which card was that? That is Namaste. No. Yes. Yeah. Yes. That's my understanding as well. There's a large Indian population there. Quebec is very French. Ooh. That's an interesting name. I'm assuming that is your friend's name. Okay. I love my people here. I'm so glad we all have such wonderful senses of humor, and I love the networking we do with each other. Have not heard that. Last I knew, Pol Pot was no longer living, but I could be wrong. Or is Pal Pot someone else? So, Nick Stryker is asking, that's what I thought. Nick Stryker is asking, what witch practices do I do? Had I caught that soon enough, I would have sent him to my website, Die the Yoga Witch, that basically tells you what services I offer. And explains that I have been walking this wonderfully twisted path since I was 18. Yes, I was pretty sure he was. Pal Pot is a Palestinian. Oh, it's a food chain. That sounds kind of cool. That sounds kind of cool, actually. Yes, I agree. Not lucid. Is everything going better now that the shutdown is ending? For some, yes, such as our military families and other government employees, federal employees who have been either out of work or been working with no pay. And because of that and that alone, I do sympathize with the members of Congress who did vote to end this. Am I happy about it? No. It's very much a mixed bag. And yes, a big part of why it did happen is most of those senators kind of caved to the airlines and Walmart. It's so frustrating. Yep, because Walmart was going to lose billions if Snaps actually did stop. Oh. All right. Remove the foot coverings. My Pots is very unhappy today. Oh, I can change glasses too. Oh. There we go. I should have thrown a blanket over the chair because I'm wearing shorts. Walmart can afford it. I don't disagree with you. Oh, that's vile looking. Where's my whoopty jigger? I know it's here somewhere. I'm having another die would lose her head if it weren't attached today. There it is, hiding behind the mouse. Spawn comes in, and we're chit-chatting. I think we were chit-chatting with his girlfriend the other night, and he's like, Mom, hand me the rodent. So I handed him the mouse. Kelsey, yes, I have seen that. I have also seen a number of local restaurants, non-chains, that are saying, one here in my area said that you come in with kids and your SNAP beneficiaries, your children will eat free, and we will give you a discount on your food. They also started a receipt wall for people to come in and prepay for meals and tape the receipt to the wall. And if you are in need of a meal, come in and pick a receipt off the wall and hand it to your server and you will be fed. And it is really awesome. I saw that, Mimi, and I had heard that just before I saw your message. So, excuse me, the dumb bitch down south, I know her first name is Kim, but she's the one who went uber famous for refusing to, give homosexual couples marriage licenses. Grant is the word I'm looking for. Not Kim Kardashian, I wish. This woman was like south, like deep south. Alabama type deep south. Alabama, Tennessee, Texas kind of shit. That would be the, yeah. She actually appealed to the Supreme Court to overturn Obergefell versus Hodges, which gave the same-sex partners right to marry. Why is my brain glitching so hard today? But, so they turned down the appeal, and I am just, dumb bitch. They decided that was not the case to try to take this one on, but you know what? We're not complaining. Yeah. Glitchy witch. Yes, I am a glitchy witch. I'm trying to get the damn name and it's driving me insane. Never mind. Trying. The dumb, county recorder bitch Kim who did this. I can see her face. I just can't come up with her freaking name. Alright. Is a wizard a man and a witch a woman? James, no. No, James. A witch is a witch is a witch. Does not matter what your gender is. Hold on. I saw that. Yes, a man can be a witch. Can a man be a wizard and third the same? Yeah. Craft does not care what gender you are. You are a witch. I agree with Mimi. Thank you, Will Kim Davis. Knew somebody'd come up with it. But so really, Raven. That is interesting to know. That explains why they did not agree with her. I'm willing to bet that anything that goes before the Supreme Court that threatens same-sex marriage, that also has a caveat in it for interracial marriage, is not going to pass because our most viable Supreme Court justice, Clarence Thomas, is in an interracial marriage. So, if we overturn same-sex and interracial marriage, there goes his relationship of like 50 years. Do wizards exist the same as witches? Wizards are a Ren Fair costume. Honestly. Yeah, so witches are witches are witches. Some people like to call male witches warlocks. The actual translation of the term warlock is an oathbreaker. So no, men are not warlocks. Yes. I do know a wizard. He is the wizard of the check stand. He is known quite well around town as the local wizard. Not to mention the number of D&D players I know whose class is wizard or bard or both. You don't see many of both. I would say Raven would know. Yeah, the man behind the curtain has been referred to as a wizard. Yep. But when it comes to actual coven-like designation, a witch is a witch is a witch. So that's what we have here. Somebody asked my favorite Marvel movie. That one, hey SK, my favorite Marvel movie, it takes some thought. Because I want to go all the way back to the OG and say I really love the original Blade series. But when it comes down to it, I honestly think so far my Marvel movie that I really love have been the full Avengers casts. All of them. And I can't really pick a favorite out of them. But I do love Black Panther. Daredevil, I have not seen Born Again yet. It is on my list to watch. The Spawn has watched it. Hey Kevin, I did see you. And yes, he is very much more real than Oz. Yep. I can see that, Raven. Yes, RDJ is awesome. I am actually very much looking forward to the new Fantastic Four movie coming out on Disney Plus because I really want to see it. I need to catch up on Marvel stuff. I have not seen Black Panther 2 yet. Or is it it's the new Black Panther where his sister takes over. Let's see what else. Stand By Me is an awesome movie. We'll get to that. You okay, baby? Hey, Tuckers. Are you dreaming? He's dreaming. No, I haven't seen WandaVision, but I skipped entirely over WandaVision and went straight to Agatha all along. Loved it. Felt like an idiot in the next to the last episode because I straight up should have recognized it. Good to know, Will. And just my brain is like, how did I not put two and two together there? And then my brain's like, Wiccan is one. What? Huh? Wow. It all makes sense now. Goonies is an awesome movie. Goonies Never Say Die. Actually, Hazel. Oh, yep. Hazel lives not too far from the town that the Goonies was filmed in. Yeah. I know that gooning has a completely different connotation overseas. Here it's a movie. I do not for the life of me remember how they got the nickname The Goonies. But it is... Yeah, Goonies Never Say Die. It is where, oh God, I can see their faces, but I can't remember their names. But, Sean Astin got his really huge start in Goonies. Yes, I have seen the first Wicked. I am dying for the next one to come out. I am so looking forward to it, and I'm praying to all deities known and unknown that we have it in the theater here in town again, because there is no way in heaven, hell, or anything in between that my child and I are going to be able to not sing along with it. And most of the chain theaters will kick you out for singing along. Yes, The Sandlot is good. Princess Bride is one of my favorite movies of all time. If you think about it, The Princess Bride is a live-action role-playing game. I'm just saying, it's a walking, talking D&D game. Come on, where else are you going to get rats of unusual size, right? Or the Flaming Forest. I mean, come on. Groovy, John. But what's the most powerful spell witches can do? Depends on what you want to do. And it depends on your intention and how much focus and energy and concentration you put into it. And it depends on what you personally consider to be powerful. For me, oh, sorry. My most powerful is self-love and compassion. For other witches I know, they're great at money spells or abundance spells. God, those are great. I have a sister witch who is amazing at manifestation. Nope, it is not wrong, John. What happened, babe? Did we... Oh, okay. How much does a money spell cost? Well, it honestly depends on what you put into the money bowl. Disco Donkey? Oh, hey, Disco Donkey. Oh, that's who asked. Sorry, I missed who said it. I am horrible about reading the question, but not the name of who asked it. I'm working on that. Thank you. All right. Oh, there are people in the other chat. I do apologize. I'm not used to having people in the landscape feed. So, we are working with... Where the fluff did it go? There we go. Disco Donkey asking the most powerful spell. And then Maxo asked, how much does a money spell cost? Okay. When it comes to a money bowl, because that's usually what they are, it depends on what you put into it and whether you actually put real money into it, because some people do. But basically, a money bowl is just things that will attract money to you, and you use something to symbolize money. Now, whether that's you throw a penny into the bowl to multiply it, or you take Monopoly money. I know a lot of people who will do money bowls with Monopoly money. Is a money bowl like a scam junk box? That would be nice, but no. I don't have the ingredients and idea for hey Teresa, for a money bowl right here in front of me. It's something I need to put a money bowl together for myself. But yes, a scavenger junk box, that sounds, yes. Now, let's see. Do witches just like cats, or are they seen as spiritual? Okay, so the whole witches and cats as familiars thing got started back during the plague, the original plague times, when, rats were bringing the plague. Prior to the plague, it was thought that cats consorted with Satan, and they were messengers between Satan and the witches, basically. Especially black cats. Are you Satan's minion? I didn't think so. And so, but because of this, it was ordered that black cats countrywide be exterminated. And this caused the rat population to... And therefore, we ended up with the bubonic plague. Because fleas. Yes, it was the fleas on the rats that spread the plague, but the cats were killing the rats. And so, without the cat population to deal with the rat population, you ended up with New York. I did just say that out loud. Anyway. I'm sorry for laughing, SK. Hopefully she's gentle about it. Have a good one, my friend. And then let's see, we had another question that I want to scroll up. Do you have to get frog's feet and whiskers from a rat? All of the old names like dragon's tongue, serpent's tail, etc., these are all names for what we now know as common herbs. I cannot remember any of them off the top of my head, but he's looking. Okay, I was going to say you can Google it and get the correspondences. It is not actually G.I. Joe. It says DD-214, America's Form of Freedom. It is a veteran thing. I am a proud member of the DD-214 Club. Exactly. John says without the cats, we had a catastrophic situation. Love it. James likes dogs. Well, we have 1 cat, 3 dogs, so we're doing pretty good here. I did say hi to Teresa. What? Yep, both. Is that just being Jewish? Yep, Raven is correct. One of the most powerful spells is expressing gratitude. And I've got that damn song stuck in my head again. Chaos Gremlin. Yes. All right. Dun-dun-dun-dum. Yes, exactly. That is a big part of it, James. Oh, just Google. Ye. Old. Not yes, I want ye, motherfrogger. Ye. Old. Really? Witchcraft. Court. Seriously? Correspondences. There we go. Do I have a letterbox for review? No, I don't. Here we go. That's Wiccan Zodiac. Herbal. Wait, old. Wait, herbal. There we go. Her. I am so not going to get what I want. Yep, that's just telling me no. Damn it. There is a way to find it. I do not remember, but like foxglove, etc., etc. All right. Oh, yes, cream soda Dr. Pepper. It is my favorite Dr. Pepper right now. Thankfully, we have it in stock at our local Safeway regularly. And when I really want to have a treat, or I need to hide that I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, I have a big old Starbucks mug that has the lotus on it that holds 2 cans of soda. So I will mix cream soda and blackberry Dr. Pepper, and it's just so good. We're trying to convince Dr. Pepper to sponsor us because I drink so much of it. You don't want to know. No, I have not had Iron Brew. That sounds interesting. Let's see. I was just watching a movie last night. I want to say it was UK based. And what was it? IMDb will tell me, I think. Nope. There we go. Nope, not her. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Where the fluff was it? It was about these witches. This group of witches. In a high school, basically. But, yep. Can't find the name of it, so. Oh. It's Scottish. That explains it. Ha. Man. I want to go overseas so bad. I tell you what, though. If I am forced to leave the United States, which I will not do unless absolutely forced, I am strongly considering Ireland. Ireland or Scotland, because that's where my ancestry is that I really want to follow. Oh, are you getting comfortable over there? It's the cat. Brighton would be awesome. I do want to travel outside the country. I know Timing. Haha. Central or northern Finland. I've heard that before. Finland is another one I would like to hit. Unfortunately, because of the fact I have lost both of my other languages, I am kind of stuck traveling to places that speak English predominantly. I might be able to manage it in Mexico, but my French, nowhere, nope. Although I am going to learn French. I must learn French. My future daughter-in-law is French. See, Spawn wants to emigrate to Ireland eventually. And I can't say I blame him. He'd fit in well. Either there or in some Scandinavian Viking town. Because boy has Viking written all over him. Which is never-endingly funny. Considering, unless it's on his father's side, he has no history of it. That is cool. Iceland is a very cool duty station from what I understand. Haiti would be awesome to see as well. Trying to remember where my sister's first love was from. I want to say he was Cuban. He was Cuban and practiced Santeria. So I know a little bit about Santeria practices as well. Hey, Darko. All right. Yes, it is just kind of chilling out here. Got through all of the fun stuff. And now it's time to just sit and chit-chat with everybody. It is insanity. It's Monday, and I swear it feels like it's Wednesday. Said it was Tuesday. Japan I would like to see. I don't want to stay there for any length of time right now. Good to hear that, Hazel. Good to see I'm not the only one. But I would love to see Japan. My first duty station out of a school, I was supposed to go to an amphibious ship stationed in Yokosuka. I was going to be the second woman stationed on the ship, too. And, yeah, between the fact that neurology couldn't get me in to confirm that my migraines were not going to be an issue, and the fact that I was assaulted and they decided to kick me out instead of sending me, keeping me in the military. Yes, they are very concerningly becoming more and more and more right-wing. I think Joram is saying, see you later. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Scotland looks amazing. Yes. I agree with you, Maxo, being concerned that the imperial nature of Japan will come back. And yes, horrible is one way of putting it. And am I the only one who is sitting here going, if the imperial nature comes back, are we going to end up with samurai and ninjas again? Because I really don't want to deal with that shit. But yeah. And the predominantly, this is a belief and action in predominantly pastel shades, of being cautious is not the right word. Fearful, not quite the right word either, but, concerning about the way they are about non-white immigrants. And that concerns me because, while yes, I do get the whole idea of the entire globe is going to become one homogeneous color eventually, but Can we please stop freaking the fuck out about it? That is the way nature goes. That is how we have evolved to be what we are today. Because Homo sapien and one of the other pre-human versions of Homo erectus came together and created what eventually became Homo sapiens. So please. Oh yeah, I'm seeing that. I am seeing that, and I'm not happy about it, Mimi. You're okay. It is something to be stressed out and frustrated about. Maxo, I have not seen Crazy Rich Asians. The movie closest to that I have seen was, Always Be My... No. Oh, God, it was on Netflix, and I wasn't Aquafina playing the main character, but it was a rather well-known Asian actress. Do we have food banks in the U.S.? Yes. I actually need to trot my happy ass down to our local food bank in the next couple of days because I have some shopping bags to take down. Oh my God, you are the absolute best husband on the face of the earth. And yes, I am aware that by brewing it on the top one, it doesn't leave much room for creamer. Ah, you are the absolute best man. I love you. That cup is incredibly warm. Hey, Dua! He made me coffee. He's awesome. Honestly, I would not object to Al Gore being back in office. He at least has an idea. He may be a little off in the head, but he worked with Bill Clinton, so you know. And do not take that as a slight against President Clinton. He's actually pretty cool, but I'm sorry, nobody who takes public office, especially the highest office in the country, is a little off in the head. Yes. Thank you, Andrea. Constance Wu played the main girl in Crazy Rich Asians. That's not the one I'm thinking. The one I am thinking, she goes and becomes this famous ass interior designer. Always Be My Maybe, I think it is. Always be. Yep, there it was. Ali Wong is who's in this one. And it's still on Netflix. That's the one I watched. Everybody assumed that the two main characters would end up together, except the two of them. She leaves town, becomes, this rich and famous bitch, and they end up back together at the end of the movie. But, it's a really entertaining movie. Constance Wu is awesome. I was looking at a movie just last night, about time traveling. That's one I want to see too. Will, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I saw... It's about time traveling, and Ali Wong plays one of the main characters, so I'm definitely going to watch that one. Yep. So Joram and Hazel are discussing. Hazel says she doesn't understand how Japan's leader can be a rocker yet a bigot. Yup. Second that right there, my love. I want to learn more, not necessarily about... Yeah, we haven't seen that one yet, Will, but I want to learn about all of the different cultures, because I know we have 69 views right now. Nice. I want to make sure that I do not lump them all together as a monolith, because their cultures are so very, very different. And if you look at them, you can recognize that someone is from Korea, either north or south. They still have similar facial features. Japanese look wildly different from Chinese. Chinese and Thailand people and Thai look completely different. And then you throw in the Indian Indian people who are also Asian, but they're not Asian. And it's all kinds of, and the cultures are so cool. I had one friend, and I feel so bad about this the entire time I knew her. May her memory ever be a blessing to us. I constantly had to ask her what flavor of Asian she was. Made her laugh every time. Believe she was Japanese, because see, even today, I can't fucking remember. What Asian culture is the one I most appreciate? My gut screams that because I'm a yoga instructor, I should definitely say Indian is definitely towards the top of that list. And then the combination of I had a guy I dated for a while that was utterly fascinated with Japanese culture and the fact that I was due to be stationed there. I've always had an interest in Japanese culture. I remember doing a report on it in like 6th grade. China's at the bottom of the list. So yeah. The Asian cultures I most appreciate are probably going to be Japanese and Indian. And learning that Indian culture is a South Asian, that one just kind of really made me think. So yeah. Soda. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Thank you. That's the one I was looking at Amazon last night. And Paper Girls is the Ellie Wong series about time travel. I popped it into my watch list. Japana sounds like a new fashionable drink. Yes. Oh, God, that tickles, Sarge. Hoi. Sorry. Little man decided to go curl up in his bed and ran his tail across the back of my Achilles tendons. Hooey, that was ticklish. But yeah. My brain was going somewhere and the dog... most of the people I know from India are hardworking, super intelligent people, but they're also some of the most compassionate, caring, and kind people. Oh, that sucks, Will. Okay. Oof. Sending love to you, Hazel. You're on our hearts. Oh, what? Are you adding your 2 cents for to say you're here too? Okay. Fuzzbutt agrees. Ooh, Nigeria is, oh yeah. And then you get it, yeah, and then LM brings up Nigerian or African culture, and something so many stupid white Americans perpetuate is that Africa is just one big thing. I will, can you confirm permission, babe? But okay. Just send love. It's a rough time of year for her right now, Andrea. Thank you. Time travel is awesome. Africa Americans think it's just one big, singular culture, and I'm like, really? Because there's Ethiopia, there's just so many different countries, and so much culture to be learned about there, and they're huge, and their countries are just absolutely huge because Africa is a monstrous continent. African American culture is very, very interesting as well. Yes. Yeah, that is true. We here in the States, especially here on the West Coast, in the 80s, we grew up basically being taught that South America and Africa were similar in size. And Africa is like three times the size of South America. Hazel, if you cannot see it, some of the wonderful people in the other chat are sending you love and hugs and prayers. We care. Don't mind me medicating here. The weather is changing and my pain levels are up. So I am trying to be nice and not do this when there's a whole bunch of younger ones in the chat. But right now I'm dying. Yep. Something that is interesting that I have learned about Hispanics, Mexicans in particular, because I have the most experience with them. They will feed you. Food is a love language for them, and it is so amazing to see. We have neighbors next door who are Mexican, and every time they're barbecuing, we take the dogs out in the backyard, and they bring us a plate, and it's like, oh, it's so awesome. Two points. There we go. You guys are amazing. Thank you. You guys are so awesome. I appreciate my witchlings. Did I eat? Yes, I did. So Amy has made sure that my two of the things that pop up on my digital frame, one of them says, "Did you eat today?" And then she sent another one saying, "Did you take your meds today?" Love it. Latino culture is the LA scene. The Latin Kings, locos, homies in the hood. LA and San Diego are very similar. San Diego has a huge Hispanic Latino culture because, you know. Thank you, Andrea. John has never been a Mason. We've actually looked into Masonic Lodge here. Oh, LM's taken off for a minute, I think. Yep. Dude, this shit has... Before I started smoking, I was taking 3 different pills a day for the ADHD, 2 different antidepressants, 3 different painkillers, and like 3 or 4 other scripts. And then my little brother, whose memory is very much a blessing, and former bestie were coming up to visit for a while. He was the biggest pothead, and he'd gotten her started because, like me, she has much the same conditions I do. And the man behind the curtain's like, "Di, you've been wanting to try it for a while. They're going to want to smoke while they are up here, and you're going to want to go hang out with them. So, why don't you start now before they get up here so you're used to it and kind of can keep up?" And I'm like, logic tracks. So I smoked. First night was hilarious, but the next day, my mind was clearer and I was far more able to focus and concentrate. Pain levels were like the lowest they had been in years. And so I slowly came off the pills and started using THC CBD. And now, well, %90 of that is supplements. The only prescriptions are the 3 pills here and the 2 pills here. The other pill in here is a perimenopause supplement. And 2 of the pills, morning and night, are repeats. And it's Singulair for my asthma and Zyrtec for my allergies. Yes, I was more pill than human at one point. Oh my God. When I first moved over here, I had an entire duffel bag that was nothing but pills, nothing but meds. Cannabis. And the man behind the curtain is like, "You're prescribed all of these. You need to take them as prescribed." I'm like, "You don't want to see that." "Well, the doctors wouldn't have prescribed it if you didn't." "You don't want to see it." He kept on, and I'm like, "Okay, we're going to start taking them as prescribed." And he watched me go from being like this to being a vegetable. He's like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "I told you. Which ones are doing this? Any now? So we went back to the ones that I'd been taking when I first moved in, talked to the doctors about it, whittled those down a little further. And then, talked to my doctors about the fact that I'm doing this. I have only had one doctor complain. And she was the one who took over my psych meds after my really awesome doctor retired. And I told her I wanted to come off of another one of the meds. And she's like, I would actually rather see you stop smoking the cannabis, stop consuming as much cannabis. And I'm like, why would I do that? Since starting to take the cannabis, I have come off of 10 different medications and substitute it with 1 bowl a day. The show what? Oh, no. But why would I want to go from this when I smoke 1 bowl a day before I go to bed and hit my pen a few other times during the day, as opposed to taking a fucking handful of pills? I know which I would rather because, I've also attempted to self-delete more times than I can count. And 99% of those, I was trying to take pills. So taking pills is a trigger for me today, and you want me to go back on more of them? Where's the sanity in that? That was my last appointment with that particular doctor. Have not gone back, and I have not told them why. So, yeah, I try. That's cool. I have this one. This one's in here right now because I was sucking on it while watching TV last night. And then I have another one, similar one out in the living room. And then I've got my disposable, or my littler ones that are far more discreet. So I have 5 that I suck on. I do not wish anybody had downs. Yep. I understand that one, John. Oh, you don't relapse, LM. Don't relapse. I do get that desire, though. Trust me. And, honey, you're good. Drunk we can deal with. LM, if you need to reach out and talk to somebody, I am certain many of us in here are willing to be that listening ear for you. Okay, if it's only cannabis, okay, I can't say shit. But please be careful. Addiction is a thing. It is something I am concerned about for many people, including myself. Both of my parents were alcoholics. John, yes. I understand where you're coming from as well. The number of times I have been convinced that my kids would be better off without me in their lives to fuck it all up. Yeah, they've gotten mad at me for saying that. What? Oh. Let me scoot. Okay, you want up? I gotta pick you up because I don't have... Do I drink? No. No, huh? Come here, fuzzy butt. I do occasionally. I will have a drink now and again. I have gotten drunk. I have gotten drunk once in my life. The amount of money it cost terrifies me. Because apparently I have a massive alcohol tolerance. Yeah, that's true. But I don't drink. I will have 1, maybe 2 drinks a year because I like the taste. But it's not my thing. What are we doing, baby? Oh, okay. I will occasionally crossfade, but still that would involve being able to get drunk. Which is not easy for me. Yes, sweetheart. What are we doing here? Oh, you want the rubbies in the ear? Yeah. Yes. Boo, boo, boo. Oh. Open the window at least. I love when my child wanders past my door singing, "I'm gonna go summon some demons."
Time to summon demons, 'cause that's just what I do.
I love my children. Will says he has about one beer, maybe one beer a week, and does use bourbon when cooking. I had to buy sake the other night because we put sake in our stir fry and broccoli beef because it just, yes, and he's good. He's good. But yeah, we add sake to our broccoli beef and our stir fry. Depending on if I'm cooking for the man behind the curtain or not. When I'm cooking Mexican, I'll occasionally splash some tequila in it. Thank you, Andrea. And yes, he does have an amazing voice. He absolutely loves musical theater. Yeah, he's a professional haunt actor, and he wants to do voiceover work. And let me tell you, this boy is a kick-ass D&D dungeon master and game master of other RPGs. Go get food. Food sounds good. And yes, he is being reminded to banish the demons once he's done. He's good. He needs to start a freaking YouTube channel of just him covering music. He has been singing since he could talk. He's been singing since he could talk. You should hear him doing karaoke. God, I love when we do karaoke. Not letting that one up. Oh, I forgot Raven is the one that's friends with the boys. That's right. Where the fuck is my son and the other one? Getting ready for work. No, it's Monday. He's off today. Anyway, sorry. There we go. Happy kitty. This furry little monster is just absolutely loving the ear rubs he's getting. And you go bye-bye. We were playing around. But let's see, what else are we doing? Hey, you go, kitty. I need to do a karaoke night soon. Ooh, I wonder if I need to test a theory to see if I can get SingSnap to stream in Discord. And then we'll just do like a weekly karaoke night for the Witchlings. Yeah. Sorry. I turn into the biggest baby when talking to the furry children. Yeah. Because I love my babies. Movie night, yes. Thank you. Okay, cool. I want to do movie nights, and we typically, I don't know if he's been streaming it, but we have found a couple of workarounds so that we can stream Last Week Tonight on Sundays. They do, Maxo. Publix Go Karaoke. They asked me to, yep. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Andrea. I am always happy to hear that I'm making people's lives happier. It's kind of my goal in life. What are we doing? Oh, we're... Hi, you alive over there? he just woke up and he's kind of just looking around like a goofy ass puppy boy. Need to go, good kitty. Hey, up. Okay, what are we doing here? He has taken over and is playing with my computer again. Look at that handsome face. Look at that handsome face. Okay, so they can't see yet. Never mind. Hi. Look at this boy. I could comment at what LM said, but other than the fact that he's on the wrong side. Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby. Well, you twitchy twitchins. I was red. Thank you. Yes. The gang territory my junior high was in was very much red. He's a good kitty. He's a good kitty. Cece is having fun with her kitty. 31 degrees. Oh my gosh. Same time tomorrow, LM. Same time tomorrow. Yes. Yup. We know that one, John. Have a good night, LM. See you tomorrow. Be careful. You better not be driving. That's all I can say. Look at this happy fuzzy boy. Look at the happy fuzzy boy. All right. Go get some rest, John. We are... Oh, no. LM. Oh, LM, not I am. Derp. That is one thing I hate about lowercase m's and capital I's in computer font. And LM doing the live long and prosper thing. He's a good kitty. I have a furry little monster. He's absolutely loving what we're doing here. He's getting the chin rubs. Uh-oh. The jealous bastard has figured out that you're getting attention. What do we want to do about this? Do we want to move and let him have some space? Oh, dear Lord, he's crying. He's crying. Oh, my gosh. The one not getting attention. Come here. Come say hi. Be nice to the kitty. Come on. You can come up here. You gotta be nice to the kitty, though. There's the tookers. Oh, I know. Yeah, so, part of the reason he's freaking out here is he is convinced that Fuzzboat, when he's purring, is going to kill Mom. Please watch the claws, okay? Yeah. Look at this. Look at the happy baby. Oh, that's right here. Oh, that was weird. He's a took monster. So, these two are getting along to the point that Fuzzy Butts was giving him the rubbies all over the head whoops and the rubs and the mark you because you're now my family thing. Love my babies. All right, kiddos. Good night, Maxo. I hope you guys all have a fantabulously wonderful night. Oh, I need to wrap this up so that I can get this monster out to go poop. He has yet to poop today. We don't have to... Okay. So the most common phrase in our house is, Sarge, don't fuck the cat. Sarge, don't fuck the cat. The cat is going to pick you up and throw you. When Luna first met Fuzzbutt, yes, it was Luna, don't eat the cat. Ta-da. Hey, Abby. Abhi Krishna. Hello, hello. The spawn is yoinkingly tattoo goo. Okay, in payment, put the creamer in the fridge where it belongs, please, and thank you. He's a good kitty. I'm surprised he hasn't launched himself off the desk at the spawn, because, you know, he's out to kill him. Yeah. That's true, he can't do it overtly. By the way, you're getting compliments on your singing. I am aware you know the Raven Wizard.
Oh, yeah, I'm a raven.
Yep, Raven's in
That's
here.
my raven. Mike's raven, not yours.
Yes, I know. Your brother is the one who drug him in. Yes, don't fuck the cat. Sarge, don't fuck the cat. Sarge, don't hump the cat. Sarge, the cat is going to body slam you. Oh my God, Sarge, you're going to pay for that later. That is a typical run through when we come in from walking the dogs. Random hand just appears in the screen. That would be Spawn petting the kitty cat.
From the door.
Oh, better get Mako. Yes. AA MCO. No, that's Amco. Anyway. Yes. Yes! Essentially, that is my understanding of what happened. By the way, Raven says, sup, Ark, and John says, hi, Spawn. Sorry, Jed, Snuggle Puppy, do not fuck the cat. The cat will... Yes. So, my understanding, because as usual, when the really good shit goes down, I'm in the bathroom. This guy was being harassed by the dog. A little further. There you go. This one was being harassed by the dog. And this one, meow! Dog did not chill the fluff up. Did not, chill the fluff out. So this guy just kind of slips a paw under him and goes, oh, wham! As he rolls over and body slams the dog. It was apparently very glorious. Cool, thank you, John. He will appreciate that. He's a good kitty. Yeah. All right, so, my darlings, my dears, I have puppies who are desperately begging me to let them out of the house because they want to go romp and frolic and be puppies. And, unfortunately, I have work I gotta do today. Sad face. So I will bid you all a fond farewell and say, please, go out there. Spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is already enough darkness and hate. Please, please, please try to be beacons of hope and light and love for those who are lost and stumbling in the dark. Make sure your loved ones, whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up with fur, glide on scales, or tiptoe on tiny paws and claws, know that they are absolutely precious. Moments slip away far faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes often come way too soon. And finally, my darling dear witchlings, please always, always, always remember, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here is real, even if you haven't figured it out yet. I was 45 before I did. I love you all to bits. Namaste, witchlings.